Hey Captains, welcome back to the channel. It's Normal Guy of the North again, and today we're diving into the Tier VIII American submarine, the USS Salmon, or I've heard some people say Salmon, which is, I don't think it's correct, it's Salmon. This sub offers a hybrid approach to underwater warfare, combining long-range homing torps with devastating short-range conventional torpedoes. She's fast, flexible, and deadly in the right hands, but she also demands smart positioning and tube management. So let's break her down, find out whether the Salmon is the next sub for your fleet. The USS Salmon, SS-22, was the lead ship of her class and served with distinction and honors during World War II. Commissioned in 1938, she conducted numerous war patrols in the Pacific and was credited with sinking multiple Japanese vessels. But Salmon's service wasn't without hardship and issues. She suffered damage from depth charges, survived a near-fatal dive beyond safe death, and managed to limp home after a severe battering or beating. This submarine exemplified grit, resilience, and tactical ingenuity of the silent service. And while the Salmon in World of Warships isn't exactly a one-to-one replica, her spirit lives on, especially when it comes to sneaky ambushes, bold strikes, and calculated escapes. Salmon's gameplay is all about versatility, with solid concealment and blazing surface speed of 33 knots. Yeah, she has a nuke engine, not diesel. I'm just kidding. She excels at repositioning, setting up ambushes. You can strike from afar using sonar-guided homing torpedoes, or close the gap and let loose her brutal 15,000 K damage conventional torps. No sonar ping required. This dual torpedo style rewards flexible thinkers. Want to harass from range and spot for your team? Salmon can do that. Prefer aggressive flanks and shotgun tactics? Salmon can do that too. Just know she's squishy. With no AA, a small HP pool of only 17,800, and zero armor. It's paper mache. You gotta play smart, no YOLOs here. Salmon's survivability is defined by evasion, not endurance. She's got 17,800 HP, very low for her tier. No anti-air whatsoever, unless you have the pistol on the bridge trying to shoot an airplane. Poor underwater speed, just 16 knots, but a great surface speed of 33 knots, letting her reposition or escape fast. Her rudder shift time is solid at 6.9 seconds stocked, and with upgrades you can get as low as 3.3 for some serious underwater agility. The key is planning before diving into a cap or committing to an ambush. Always have a way out, always. Okay, let's talk tools of destruction. The main gun. Salmon's got a single 102mm SAP gun. Damage 2,350. Use pretty much zero. You'll rarely be in a safe enough spot on the surface to use it. Treat it like a last resort. Worst off, you can't control it. Now, homing torpedoes, 11km range, 86 knots. These are blistering fast. They only have 7,833 damage without torpedo protection. 2.3km detection, which means you can basically start seeing them worse than Tier 1 Shimakaze torps. But 31.5% flood chance. These are your poke from safety weapons. Stay submerged, ping with sonar, and rain torps while staying clear of return fire. They're especially great at cleaning up low health ships, especially cruisers. Conventional torps, here's the real meat. Only a 9km range, a little bit slow at 65 knots, but almost 16,000 K damage, actually 15,867. 1.6km detection, which is really good. She has an 82% flood chance. Holy cow. These monsters don't require sonar, so no pinging equals no giveaway. Get close, unleash, and spread, and watch the carnage unfold, especially against BBs and CVs that are broadside to you. Torpedo tubes. Salmon has 4 tubes forward and 4 aft, but, and this is critical, only 2 loaders per side. That means only 2 torps can be reloaded at a time in each bank. If you're not careful, you might fire off everything and be stuck reloading just half a salvo while under pressure. Manage your tubes well. For consumables, here's what Salmon packs. First off, damage control party. 15 seconds of protection, 3 charges, use them wisely. Hydrophone reveals the terrain and ships up to 8 kilometers. It has an uptime of 30 seconds, 60-second cooldown, unlimited charges. It's among the best in the tier. Submarine surveillance reveals subs up to 6 kilometers. It's weak. U-190 gets 9 kilometers at this tier. You get in close if you want to find enemy subs. Enhanced Rudder Gears, exclusive to the US subs. Fast dive and ascent, great for dodging depth charges. 2 charges on standard, 30-second uptime, 120% cooldown. However, no reserve battery unit, so your dive capacity will be ticking down. Manage it or you'll surface at the worst time possible. Here's what I recommend for modules. First of all, main armament modification 1, boost your torpedo survivability. That's important. It's a jack of all trades. You know I always take it. Engine room protection reduces the risk of incapacitating engines or rudder. Submarine dive capacity modification 1. 10% plus 10% dive recharge rate. 4. Submarine gears improves agility with a 50% rudder shift dive plane shift reduction. Number 5. Bulkheads. That gives you a minus 15% reduction in what depth charges and damage can do to you. This setup maximizes survivability, agility, and underwater endurance. Okay, here's a strong 21-point build for captain skills, maximizing your efficiency. First point skills, liquidator, plus 30% flood chance. Always take that one. Helmsman, faster rudder and shift dive place times with after hydrophone use. You use your hydrophone, you come to the surface, you see something, you hit this kicks in, you go down quicker, and you can actually survive not coming up. First and last one, party target. Know who's aiming at you. 2-point skills, preventative maintenance. Keep vital systems alive. Then I have a consumable enhancement, plus 5% on consumable duration. 3-point skills, obviously watchful. Tells you if you're in radar range, hydro, it's like having an extra person in the sub to help you. Next one is consumable specialist, minus 15% cooldown and prep times. 4-point skill, right off the bat, adrenaline rush. Boost your reload when your HP is low. And of course, enlarged propeller shaft, plus 18% speed under 50% dive capacity, and you're going to be there. It's a perfect tactical it is perfect for tactical retreats. Out of the 8 flags you can take, 4 key flags I recommend for the Salmon. Obviously, the Juliet Whiskey, plus 15% flood chance. You want to start floods. Then Sierra Mark, plus 5% speed. It's great for underwater and below. X-Ray Papa, plus 5 on dive capacity. Sierra Bravo extends consumable duration and reduces cooldowns. It's great for that. So, how do you play Salmon effectively? Early game, use your concealment and speed to take a flank or support a push. If you can, get early sonar pings on key targets and launch long-range homing torps. Move often and don't linger. ASW planes will come hunting. Stay out of ASW plane range for these ships. Now, mid to late game, when your ships are spread out or weakened, that's when your conventional torpedoes shine. Get to within 3.1 to 4 kilometers, shoot your bow tubes, do the donut, that might become a dance video on this channel, and drop your stern tubes as you turn and escape. Remember, don't over ping. Double pings can be tempting, but giving away your location fast, 1 ping, launch reposition. Track your tubes constantly. With only 2 loaders per section, poor timing can cost you the game. Salmon is a versatile and rewarding submarine that rewards thoughtful positioning, disciplined tube management, and flexible tactics. Her hybrid loadout lets you adapt to just about any situation, I would say, from cautious range pokes to full commit shotgun strikes. She's more agile and has better conventional torps than U-190, but lacks U-190's reserve battery and sonar reach. If you want a submarine that keeps the enemy guessing and rewards a thinking player, Salmon might be the one for you. Alright, if you enjoyed this review and learned something new, hit that like button and subscribe for more World of Warships content right here on this channel. Let me know in the comments if you play the Salmon or you're grinding for it, or if you prefer U-190. And let me know, well, actually I'll tell you guys, once you finish the American subs, we're going to do the Brits next. And I've got a whole bunch of other great things coming out for sub month. But as always, take care, stay safe, wish you all the best, and bye for now.